All right, so MVP, I think it's Lamar. We should all agree it's Lamar. Probably
it
should be Lamar.
But I have a funny, not a funny stat, kind of a telling stat. The last 7 years, if Lamar wins, which it's gonna win. The last 7 years, this award has gone to the number 1 seed starting quarterback, whether AFC or NFC doesn't matter. That's who gets it. It's a quarterback fucking award. And you know what, Lamar, I believe, truly actually deserved it.
I agree.
He played outstanding. Jay, on the other hand, was like, "This is your MVP." Texted me during the fucking game
because he traded him away.
Zach did the same shit. But Zach sent the stats.
Jay hates Lamar Jackson. Jay traded him away for nothing. Jay,
you hate Lamar? Why?
I'll give him
his face. It's his face. No, say it. Say it's your face.
I agree. Like with that news guy who said he's not quarterback-y, backery.
What? Is it because he's black?
That's what they took it as.
That's what I'm taking it as.
I just don't. Well, take it how you want it. But
that sports news guy on that weird ESPN channel.
Who said he's not quarterback?
No, so this girl went on Fox Sports Radio and was like, Lamar's just not quarterbacking.
Oh, that one? You talking about that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the most ignorant thing that we've ever seen.
Quarterbacky enough.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It's because he's black.
It's... Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's
because he's the most mobile quarterback we've ever seen. That's why.
The thing is, this year he looked better. His game, he was getting out of the pocket, threatening the run. Backers would come up, and he was fucking throwing these beautiful passes.
Bro, the play he makes
all year.
The play he makes for the touchdown pass. He did that shit how many times this year?
Oh my God,
that's a wow factor play.
He was wow this year.
Not last weekend.
No, that was last weekend. He tied the game 7-7. That was a wow factor play. Well, after that, I mean, he gets exposed. There's certain things that he doesn't do well, but at the end of the day, he was still the MVP of the regular season. This is a regular season award, guys.
So we could all agree.
Jacob was a Tua guy.
I never liked Tua. That was
no. That's Eddie. Jacob's a Jalen Hurts guy.
I'm off of Tua's.
Yeah. He's our big Hurts guy. His ass hurts.
Both of them. The most inaccurate quarterback at the skills positions.
Yeah, both of them. He's so bad.
Was it?
Who do you think?
Both Hurts and Tua on their own team.
Wow.
They had the lowest.
Yeah, they're trash.
Targets.
They're so bad.
I watched it.
They were threatening to run.
Disgusting.
The fucking accuracy challenge.
Tua wouldn't even win that. Tua can't run more than Baker.
They're gonna dump it in there.
Yeah, Tua better get his other fucking arm sleeved up. He needs 2 sleeves to be fucking better.
On one of the attempts, Jalen Hurts just did the tush push. He thought it would count.
He ran through the target. Bullseye, bitches.
Oh shit. So defensive player of the year, I think is Myles Garrett.
I looked at this. I'm going to have to also agree with Myles Garrett. I thought you were going to say Jerron Bland, actually.
Fuck that turd. Fucking garbage ass.
No, Myles was the scariest human being on the planet. And
you seen him without a shirt on?
Monster, yeah, bro. Because you sent it to us.
Monster, dude. Yeah,
we know who has a man crush.
That dude's a beast.
You just add that to the Zesty files.
Zesty files.
The fact that you have one is
Zesty files. I like that.
Woo! Fucking Jay takes all of them and just puts them in there. Guys,
he's the only one who has access. He's the only one who has access.
This is zesty enough for this. I love it.
It's Face ID, blood type. It's all locked.
His garage is probably full of cabinets. It's all Zesty files.
Oh, shit. Is that a beer in a cup?
No,
Zesty.
And it fell directly on, like, if I was trying to...
It fell right into the cup? Right into the cup?
No, I saw it.
Oh, you saw it? You saw it. All right. Good.
I'm about to judge you.
Let's go to offensive player of the year.
I have a future on Max Crosby, so hopefully...
That's a long
you never know.
shot.
Yeah, bye-bye money. Offensive player of the year, I'm going to say Christian McCaffrey.
That's too obvious.
Let's go.
Christian McCaffrey should win.
Or Lamar.
Why wouldn't Tyreek was on pace? He fell off the last 3-4 weeks,
and then his kid burned his house down. So I mean,
but this was Tyreek's award. But I think Christian McCaffrey. I mean, death, taxes, and Chris CMC scoring a touchdown in a football game.
Bang bang
is
when your touchdown is -300 or -500
every game.
It's pretty insane.
CMC for sure. Comeback player of the year. We know who's going to get it. He was dead. Now he's supposedly alive.
No.
It should be Joe Flacco.
You know what?
Or
Joe
Baker.
Flacco came out and said,
I'm okay with Baker.
I'm okay with Baker as well. I think it should be Joe Flacco. It definitely should not be DeMar Hamlin, especially after the fake punt.
God, that was
the funniest memes
that was the greatest shit I ever seen. I was so pumped when I saw that.
I saw comments.
I was like, fuck yeah.
Let me tell you that if he would have got the first down, lock it in. He would have got comeback.
Bro, he would have got first down, and fucking Romo would have came down from the fucking thing and jerked him off. Fucking unbelievable. I think it should be Flacco or Baker.
I think it should be Flacco as well. The dude came off a couch, and he was high level until they needed him.
Did his thing. What do you think?
I think it should be Flacco.
CJ?
Flacco.
Are you sure not Brock
It
Purdy?
won't be
Flacco.
It won't be Flacco. Just saying
No,
right now.
Brock is not in it.
What are the numbers? Can you give us the numbers on those, Eddie Money?
Yeah, I'd like to see who's favored.
Come on,
DeMar Hamlin
Spence.
at one point was minus 900.
Come on, Spence.
So DeMar is minus 300.
What a fucking joke.
Flacco's plus 200.
Dude, how can the NFL give it to him? How can they give it to
They
him?
have to.
Why?
Because he got like 150 fucking COVID vaccines already. He's the fucking winner.
Listen, he died. It was tragic.
He wasn't even good before that shit.
Yeah, he was.
Bro, he couldn't raise $1,500 on a GoFundMe. That means he didn't have $1,500. Come on, man.
It's just.
Was he even supposed to be in on that play? Maybe he stole someone's spot on that one.
Bro, they said, you know what? Let's throw his ass out there. We need somebody to die. Like, what the fuck, dude? It shouldn't be him. Anyways, offensive rookie of the year.
This dude's talking smack.
That's because he fucking
the whole
just
celebration
happened.
and everything.
Offensive rookie of the year should be C.J. Stroud, and it shouldn't be close, right?
Not even close. Well, you know what?
I say it's kind of close between him and Puka.
Puka?
Yeah.
Puka's a receiver. C.J. Stroud's a quarterback.
That is true.
Top dog.
I mean,
Several record-setting seasons by more than one rookie is pretty crazy, though.
Puka, I mean, wow.
Next year, they're going to be both trash.
Just wow.
Come on, man.
But
Why you say that? Why you say
Just
that?
throwing it out there.
Why do you think C.J. Stroud's gonna be trash next year?
yeah, I don't get your.
I'm willing to bet any amount of money they don't make the playoffs.
Who's going to be
I'm
amazing
willing
in that
to
division?
bet any amount of money that they don't make the playoffs.
So you're saying that they're not going to upgrade their roster?
I'm willing to say that any amount of money you would
Why?
like to bet that they
It
don't make
happens
the
all
playoffs.
the time.
Okay,
The team that makes the playoffs.
This is why.
Yes,
Because last year,
yes, I
everyone
wanna know
was
why.
fucking jerking off on the Jags, and they fucking died. The Texans will do the same. That division sucks. It will exactly the same thing happen. They caught everyone by surprise. Next year, you'll see D'Amico Ryans calling his 3 timeouts in the third quarter. How he does.
Trevor Lawrence or C.J. Stroud?
Ooh, C.J. Stroud. man.
Okay,
but here's the thing: is that it's proven every year. It's always like 7 new playoffs teams every single year.
They're out. They will be out.
I will 100% bet on that there will be one of the teams out next year. Pick your 7 teams coming out.
I'm willing to pick them out.
They have a ton of cap space. I think D'Amico Ryans has proven that he's a good coach.
Okay, but there's also other
One
coaches that are
year,
going to scout
we've seen
CJ
plenty
Stroud.
of coaches come 1 year and have a great season, and then boom, not anymore.
Pick your 7 teams in the playoffs right now that will be out next year.
I'll pick the 7 teams right now for next year.
Let's
Chiefs,
hear
Bengals, Bills, Jets, Dolphins. Jets are in. Next year, the Jets are in. Jets, Bills, Dolphins,
You're saying
Bengals.
that will
right
be
there.
in.
That will be
That
in.
will be in.
Okay.
Right there. Those 4. Baltimore, in. Right there.
Yeah, that's going to be a rough road next year for the
So they got to win their division. There's going to be no wild card. And guess what? The Colts, they're gonna do something.
AR-15 comeback.
Yeah, no, whatever.
Well, he better learn how to fucking slide.
Or throw the ball. Whatever.
throw.
Will Levis.
Yeah. Will Levis, Trevor Lawrence, that whole thing. I just don't think they make the playoffs. I think they're 8-9 at best.
I just
next year.
love C.J. Stroud.
I love CJ Stroud too, but I think he's gonna be 8-9 next year.
I think they're like 4th or 5th with the most cap space. So not only can they draft, they did do some draft capital when they traded up for CJ, but they have a ton. I mean, if the GM is worth any weight, he's gonna upgrade that roster. And
They have the 6th most cap
Yeah.
space, but the Titans and Colts, who are also in their division, have more money to spend.
really interesting.
And the Colts, I think, will spend it in better than.
Are they going to resign Michael Pittman? He's free agent, man. That dude was
They will pay him.
balling this year.
They will pay him, and then there's other guys.
Yeah.
I think the Colts
They
will
should.
be better set
They
for defensive rookie of the year. This one's a tough one. Jalen Carter.
This one is a tough one.
Jalen Carter, Will Anderson for me.
Jalen Carter started off.
I think it'll be Will Anderson. I don't think
I do too.
Jalen Carter really good first half, and
That whole defense died.
He was running away with that award for the first 8 games, and then that whole, like you said, that whole defense. Man, I don't know what the cheesesteaks or
they fucking.
It was
failed.
bad.
although in the odds, Jalen Carter is minus 225, Will Anderson is plus 225.
Wow,
I would give it to Will Anderson.
Either one for me wouldn't bother me.
Yeah,
Coach of the year.
this is good. This is really good.
Fuck, this one's tough.
It is tough.
I 2 choices for me.
Stefanski.
It has to be Stefanski. To me, it has to be. Dude had 4 quarterbacks.
I don't think it has to be. I think it's either D'Amico Ryans or
The
Dan
dude
Campbell.
had 4 quarterbacks.
That's
he
fine.
brought Joe Flacco from
And
the
he
dead.
lost the top 3 running
Bro,
back.
CJ's you
Lost the
took
top 3 running back in the NFL.
right, but you took a garbage ass team from that didn't. And they've been garbage for the last how many years, and
Yeah.
you took them to the playoffs.
But you had a consistent, at least, quarterback. I mean, he missed like 2 games, but they had to adjust every game. The Browns, like, that's
He
game
took a
planning.
dude off the couch, man.
3 guys on the list wouldn't bother me. I don't think it should be Kyle Shanahan or Harbaugh.
Yeah,
I think their rosters are.
Yeah. How can you give it to the
Those
best
rosters were really good to begin with. The
I'll
other
put the
3
Coastal
guys,
Niners, I
Dan
think.
Campbell, well worth it.
In play.
Even McVay overachieved with his team. You could have had him on this list.
Dude,
too.
I think McVay should have definitely been on the list.
should have been on the list.
Should have been on the list. But I agree with Hakatomi Plaza. I would give it to Kevin Stefanski. I think he did an incredible job because of the adjustments in season, right? The in-season adjustments, I think, were just...
He did a great job. What are the odds on that? Do we have that?
This this site has the wrong not odds, but the wrong nominees. But it says, according to this, Stefanski's minus 1,000.
Wow, good for him.
Really?
That's crazy.
Minus
Good for him.
1,000?
Assistant. Let's move on to assistant coach of the year, and I'm gonna take
God, a lot
the
of these guys got jobs. Over
I'm gonna take Bobby Slowick from Houston.
What is this?
the
assistant coach of the year.
Coach of the year.
Ben Johnson lost way too many games in the second half for me.
And listen, Rafa.
Is this an actual award?
Yes, it's an award.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is insane.
I mean, Rafa has been very consistent on this. Maybe not on the show, but we've been in Vegas. He's like, Eddie, second half, go against the Lions. It's
They
been a
died
thing.
out too many
It's been a
times,
thing.
and it's like
Whether he got too conservative.
there's something in the play calling there in the second half that's
Yeah.
just been, and it's not Dan Campbell not kicking field goals or whatever. It was just bad. Your offense changed from the first half to the second half, and if you're the offensive coordinator demanding $15 million a year, that should not happen.
So who did you pick for this award?
The guy from the Texans, the offensive coordinator, Slowick.
You know what? I would give it to. God, you know what? I would give it to Schwartz. I'd give it to Jim Schwartz. That defense
On the road,
I'll tell you why they're wrong. Yeah,
I don't kind of understand that. And I wanted to ask you about that. Actually, like the saying is, defense travels. Whether it's on, in baseball, you
Not
have
this one.
you have to have good defense up the middle.
They leave the
In
shit at home.
basketball, defense travels.
Leave the shit at home.
Why? Was it just matchups? Like, why didn't this defense travel?
Dude, I have no
Weather.
not
Weather.
matchup
I mean, was kind of strange.
Has to be McDonald, right? Has to be best defense.
defense coordinator from the Ravens.
Now head coach of Seattle.
I think, because I would say Sloak as well, because they was consistent all year with the roster not the best. If you give it to the Ravens,
Dude, a bunch of fucking receivers that nobody ever heard of.
yeah.
I agree. I'm just saying.
Dell
usually
and
they
fucking
give it
this
to the
guy
best.
and Singletary, who's been in Buffalo forever as a third down back, and he, but whatever. It's assistant coach. We can fucking move on.
Yeah, seriously, shit.